MidwestSportsRadio.com, in association with KBFL, proudly presents
6:27 to go. Buck to Westhoff again. Open, Schwartz, up the middle, shot score! It's a power play goal.
And Missouri State needed that tally at this point.
This one comes from the point as Westhoff gets it to the open man. And it was swept home. And Sturm gets the goal.
Assisted by number 14, Jonathan Schwartz. Number 11, Nolan Westhoff.
Missouri State University Ice Hockey. With the call, here's Steve Casson.
And live from Jordan Valley Ice Park and the Stan Melton Ice Arena, it is Game 2 between Missouri State and the University of Arkansas. Hello everybody, Steve Casson with you. And I may be solo. Everybody's gone. They have deserted me. And my voice is not the best either, so we'll try to do our best for you here. Or at least I will. And I don't have a camera person. I will say that in advance, that until we find somebody, there won't be much going on here. But Missouri State yesterday, after a big 4-3 victory, the Ice Bears came out with a 4-1 advantage in the second period. And an interesting stat in yesterday's game, which I have brought up to a couple of people. So Carson Komar gets the first goal on the power play, his 6th of the season. Grant Deacon for Arkansas gets the equalizer, his 7th of the season. Christian Catalano makes it 2-1, his 8th of the season. Brandon Baldwin makes it 3-1 on the power play, his 9th of the season. Then in the second period, Christian Cuso at 2:19 on the power play, his 10th of the season, and it's 4-1. But then a guy named Cameron Farinetta says, I need to score here, so he does for Arkansas to make it 4-2, his 3rd of the season. And then on the power play at 15:59, it is the 3rd goal for Arkansas, and that is registered by a man that got a goal and 2 assists in yesterday's game, and Griffin Shigaswara, to make it 4-3. The Ice Bears hold off Arkansas. And I've got people asking me questions too that I have no idea about. So 4-3 the final score in yesterday's game. Missouri State voting well for the number 10 ranking versus the number 3 of Arkansas.
For today's afternoon matinee matchup in the ACHA, featuring the visiting Razorbacks of the University of Arkansas and your Missouri State Ice Bears. Now, who out there is ready for some Ice Bears hockey? Well, today we welcome in the Razorbacks of Arkansas at a record of 11-10-1 as they take on your Missouri State Ice Bears at a record of 10-11-1, and what is sure to be a great matchup between these two great teams. And fans, don't forget to pay attention to the Andes letters behind the home bench. After every Ice Bears goal, watch the letter get flipped. And if the Ice Bears score 5 goals today, you can take your ticket stub after the game or tomorrow to Andes Frozen Custard for a 1-topping $1 sundae. So don't forget to be cheering on those Ice Bears to get to that 5th goal so you can get those sundaes. And also, Bears fans, don't forget to visit our Ice Bears merchandise booth and check out all the items for the 2018-2019 Ice Bears season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with the starting lineups for this afternoon's game. For the visiting Razorbacks of Arkansas, starting at a forward, number 19, Zach Riley. Starting at a forward, number 21, Brad Branscombe. Starting at a forward, number 47, Aiden Everett. Starting on defense for the Razorbacks, number 20, Dylan Odeline. Starting on defense, number 44, Tyler Valdron. And starting in net this afternoon for the Razorbacks, number 90, Renaud Gabry. The Razorbacks are coached by head coach Keller Sims and Jeremiah Brennan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and make some noise. In the heart of the city, located on the east side of beautiful downtown Springfield, Missouri, inside the Jordan Valley Ice Park, the house that Stan built, it's time to meet the starters for your Missouri State Ice Bears! Starting at a forward from St. Louis, Missouri, number 47, Mitchell Dolee. Starting at a forward from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 19, Christopher Rita. Starting at a forward from Omaha, Nebraska, your team captain, number 61, Christian Kuzo. Starting on defense for the Bears from St. Louis, Missouri, number 10, Justin Koch. Starting on defense from St. Louis, Missouri, number 7, Nick Gray. And starting in goal tonight for the Missouri State Ice Bears from St. Louis, Missouri, number 50, Graham Nave. And ladies and gentlemen, joining the Ice Bears on the ice tonight, standing in at 7 years old and a student at Pittman Elementary, started skating at age 2 in Lincoln, Nebraska, and part of the Springfield Spirit Mites. Let's welcome Tate Smith to the ice. The Bears are coached by head coach Cody Blevins and assistant coaches B.J. Norman, Tyler Ellis, and Jacob Keller. Your officiating crew for this afternoon's game, referees Dan O'Veary, Terry Farrar, and linesman Jason Carrera. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, and gentlemen, please remove your caps for this afternoon's presentation of the National Anthem.
Our national anthem here from Jordan Valley Ice Park and the Stan Milton Ice Arena. You heard from Kevin Thorough. Starting goaltenders for Missouri State, Graham Nave, 5-7-1 with a 3.43 goals against average and an .887 save percentage. And Renaud Gabry from Montreal, Quebec. Renaud is familiar with this rink. He played for Ice Bears Division I head coach Jeremy Law when the Springfield Express of the Western States Hockey League was here. And Renaud Gabry saw some playing time, but he is 0-1 in one game, 3.05 goals against average and a .925 save percentage here for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Want to say a big thanks to John Cook for joining us on camera, and we have cooked this whole thing up. So it's crazy. All right, getting a visit from head coach Jeremy Law's little girl, and we are ready for hockey here. Missouri State skating from the left to the right, and Arkansas from the right to the left. And quickly, it'll be the Ice Bears to have control. Nicholas Gray. Battle for it in front of the Ice Bears bench, and immediately a drive comes in. Nave will save it there. Taken away by Justin Koch. Koch gets hammered back behind the boards. Puck comes to the corner, and the Ice Bears still not able to grab it. Here is a opportunity that comes in front for Zach Riley. Did not play in yesterday's game. In fact, 3 players for Arkansas were sitting disqualifications and did not play. Drive in and a big save as that one came off of Brad Branscombe. Also another one that didn't play yesterday. Comes up the middle. Here's an opportunity for the Ice Bears to clear it. They cannot. Hits a skate, and finally they get it out to center ice. Lead pass to Christian Kuzo. Left side. Kuzo gets a shot up high, and it goes to the near side boards. Now taken by Kuzo, who chases his own puck, and it is cleared back down into the Missouri State zone. Puck is now sent by the Ice Bears, and Jacob Matthews into the corner. Drop down in low. Brandon Baldwin is there, gets it off the side of the net, and the goaltender Gabry sees it come out to center ice, and Missouri State will regroup. They'll send it back in their own zone, into the Arkansas zone. Ice Bears not ready to change yet. Here's a shot and open the net. Score! As Baldwin gets it. Somehow Renaud Gabry got crossed up, and Missouri State takes the 1-0 lead. We'll take a look at it here on replay if we get an idea of just what happened. But the Ice Bears were coming in, and they swung it around the back of the net. The goaltender cut it off, and it came over to the right side, and Missouri State was able to poke it in the open net. Baldwin will get it. We'll get the call from public address announcer Kevin Thurrow, but that is his 10th goal of the season. And an easy one for Missouri State. And the home team takes the 1-0 advantage.
Missouri State Ice Bears goal scored, unassisted on the play by number 9, Brandon Baldwin. Time of the goal at 1:23 of the first period, scored by number 9. That's the Missouri State.
Now the Ice Bears are going to get put into the sin bin immediately on a tripping call. Ted Cardinale will go. So it's the first power play for Arkansas. 20 for 108, 18.5% on the power play. And Missouri State has the 1-0 lead. Far side boards. Griffin Sugasara gives it over to the left side. A drive-in save. Nave rebound in front, and another save by Nave. The first save on Tyler Valderon, the second one on Cameron Farinetta. And Nave holds the puck out of the net. Off the draw, puck is taken away and cleared and sent all the way down into the Arkansas zone. Stopped by Gabry. Flips it up to the corner and out to center. Back into the Missouri State zone. Ice Bears battle for it, and it is just poked out to center ice. Good play there by Adam Brown. Comes over to Tyler Valderon. 7 goals, 11 assists for the Hamilton, Ontario product. Down the middle, looking for some help. Instead goes to the left side. Now to the right side. Odeline. Dillon with a shot that's blocked. Odeline with another opportunity. Tries to get around the defender. That is Carson Komar. Right side. Gray puts a check on his man. Drop down in low. 52 seconds to go on the power play. 1-0 Missouri State. The near side boards comes up the middle. And an opportunity again for Odeline is deflected by the defense. 37 seconds remaining in the power play. Odeline down low. Swinging around with Sugasara. Odalin again with a drive and a stick save. Good save there by Nave. Puck held into the corner. Ice Bears still want to work it, and finally it's taken away, and it's cleared out to center. Missouri State with a line change. We come the other way, right to left. Valderon drive, misses wide, far side boards, goes to Brooks Moore. Intercepted by Missouri State and cleared on the backhander by Mitchell Doyley. 16-18 to go in the period. And the power play expired. We're back to 5-on-5. Out of the penalty box, Cardinale. He will skate to the bench. Meanwhile, a shot in from the odd side by Odalin, and then the follow-up score. Arkansas ties it up on the left side. It's 1-1. So Missouri State has had this game tied. We'll see as it develops coming into the zone. And just see who's able to get it, and we'll have to wait for the call and see who it is from Kevin Thorough. But it's 1-1 now between Missouri State and Arkansas. Puck shot
Arkansas
wide.
goal scored by number 19, Zach Riley. Assisted by number 91, Cameron Farinetta. And number 92, Nicholas Valentini. Time of the goal at 3:59 of the first period. Scored by number 19. Assisted by number 91 and number 92.
There you go. So a 1-1 hockey game. 15-10 to go in the period. Shot in, saved by Nave as that one came off the stick of Odalin again. Kuzo. Backhanded missed. And it's flipped back out. Come in, and a big save by Nave as a couple players hit the deck, and it's cleared back out to center. Missouri State works the puck out of their own zone. Gray does. Gets it as far as the Arkansas bench, and it's sent right back in the Missouri State end of the ice. Shots are 7-1 in favor of Arkansas. Now the Ice Bears have it. Coming across the line, Chaz Palumbo. Shot off the side of the goal by Gray. Just missed wide. Gray with it again. Gray still has it. Gray backhander in front, and Gadbury makes the save. The goal by Riley is his third of the season. And off the draw with 14:04 to go in the period. Puck back behind the Arkansas net of Gadbury. Taken by Baldwin. He comes just to the line and keeps it in. Matthews pass is intercepted. It comes out to center ice, and Arkansas has a 3-on-2. Leading that is Sugasara. He gets an opportunity that's deflected up to the far side, held back in, and down the middle, Sugasara with a drive and a save by Nave. He'll hold on. That is now the 8th shot that Arkansas has. Steve Casson, John Cook, thanks for joining us. And this, to say that we're a skeleton crew is an understatement here today. We almost didn't have a broadcast for you. Here comes Baldwin, breaks free right side, still with the puck. Komar was waiting, but Baldwin couldn't get a handle on it. Now Komar's pass up the middle. It's tipped back down in low. Comes over to the corner to Joseph Marsh, and we're going to get a penalty. It's going to be a penalty against Missouri State. It's an interference call. Ted Cardinale goes in again for interference. Second power play for the Razorbacks. So we'll do it all again. Face off in the Missouri State zone. Ice Bears trail, or excuse me, they are tied. Puck comes right up the middle, and a shot in that's partially blocked off the stick of Zachary Palmer. They got tied is what I meant to say. Now circling around is Brooks Moore, gives it high slot again to Palmer, back to Moore. They play catch, high slot, and a shot in, saved by Nave as Palmer gets the 9th shot put on the board now. Referee, same as yesterday, Dan O'Veary, Jason Carrera, and Terry Farrar as the linesman. Arkansas wins the draw. Shot in by Sugasara, blocker save, rebound to the near side boards. Goes up to the right, left side, that is, the Odeline. Now to the right side, working it, trying to get it as Valderon. It's up the middle, drive, score. Grant Deacon will get the power play goal. Second game in a row he scored, and Deacon will get goal number 8. It is his second power play goal. And Arkansas takes a 2-1 lead. Meanwhile, a shot comes in and another score right off the draw. Haven't even announced the first one, and Arkansas has put 2 quick ones on the board. They lead 3-1. This one, we'll show it to you. It literally comes off the draw. And Sugasara will get it. So the Ice Bears have taken a timeout. Sugasara gets his 19th of the season. This is an even strength goal. See if we can take a look at the go-ahead goal. This is one on a cross-ice pass that came right up the middle and put home. That, of course, put in by Grant Deacon. So the Ice Bears take a timeout. They'll regain some composure, and we'll hear the goals from Kevin Thurl.
First Arkansas goal scored by number 42, Grant Deacon. Assisted by number 44, Tyler Valdron, and number 9, Griffin Sugaswara. Time of the goal at 7:38 of the first period. Scored on the power play by number 42. Assisted by number 44 and number 9. On the second Arkansas goal scored by number 9, Griffin Sugaswara. Assisted by number 53, Alex Parisi, and number 20, Dylan Odeline. Time of the goal at 7:46 of the first period. Scored by number 9, assisted by number 53 and number 20.
Now those are the goals. We're caught up now. Meanwhile, it is Arkansas with Zach Riley, 2-on-1. Riley working with Everett, and a score! Arkansas takes a 4-1 lead. So the 2-on-1 rush works to perfection. And a good follow-up. So we will catch this one from Kevin Thurl. Players collide in the Arkansas zone.
Goal scored by number 47, Aiden Everett. Assisted by number 19, Zach Riley. Time of the goal at 8:43 of the first period. Scored by number 47, assisted by number 19.
And a 4-1 lead. Komar behind the Arkansas net of Gadbury. Goes to the right side. Held in by Justin Koch. Shot misses wide, hits Komar. Sends it up the middle. Baldwin with a drive and a big save by Gadbury. Oh, and then Evan Lasansky pushes down a man. I don't know if we'll get anything here or not. Off the draw, the Ice Bears will have it. It's Brown over to Rita. Now to the near side to Houston. Houston waits, he shoots, tipped up high and wide. Palumbo was right there waiting for it. Rita with it. Kick to the corner and flipped out to center ice and sent all the way down. Missouri State with the lead now to Rita. He shoots, it's blocked. Arkansas turns and burns, taken away from Parker Tilson. And with a backhander by James Wheeler, it's down to the Missouri State end. So 7 seconds between goals from Sugasara and Deacon. Those were quick ones. And the Ice Bears have seen things change around in a hurry. Now we've got pushing and shoving on the far side. In the Arkansas zone, Ice Bears steal it. Robello is there, tips it away. Out in front, backhander. Now a shot by Rita is moved away off of a skate. Ice Bears with some good pressure. They work it at the half boards. Palumbo gets hit hard. Now to Robello. He shoots up high and he missed, and the puck, oh, it hit the netting. The puck hit the netting and the officials let play go. Now we get a whistle and a stoppage and play for an offside. Ice Bears with possession, off the draw, Doley behind the net. Works it over to Palumbo, or make that Drummond. He gets a shot, misses wide. Hendricks is there, it's kicked out to center ice. And shot right back in, 8:19 to go in the period. Goals coming fast and furious after Baldwin's 10th for Missouri State at 1:23. Riley's 3rd at 3:59. Deacon on the power play at 7:38, then at 7:46, Sugaswara and Everett at 8:43, and that's where we stand right now. Big hits along the boards. Drummond keeps it in, sent down in low to Robello. Now to Drummond right side, half boards to Robello, past his skate over to Doyley. And Doyley and Robello crisscross, they lose the puck in some skates, still gain control. High slot, we're going to get a penalty delayed against Arkansas. Shot comes in and touched up. And Missouri State will go on the power play. And it looks like it's Valentini. and he's not happy about it. And it looks like it's interference. Missouri State on the first power play of the game. Ice Bears 18 for 85 coming into the series, 21.2%. Koch sends it over to Rita, cross ice to Cardinale, shot high, wide, Komar in front, he shoots, and he scores! They're going to call it a goal. The net was dislodged, but the officials have called it a goal. And Missouri State has regained one. They only trail now by 2. The official said that it was not an Ice Bear, apparently, that knocked it off. The play was still live, and the goaltender was pushed into the netting, and we'll see if we can get a little bit better view of this one for you. Let's see if this shows anything here. So there's the opportunity and the push in by Komar, and the official says it's a goal.
Arkansas number 92, Nick Valentini. 2 minutes for interference at 12:29 of the first period. A 2-minute minor for interference. And on the ensuing Mid-Missouri Bank Ice Bears power play, scored by number 6, Carson Komar. Assisted by number 90, Ted Cardinale. Time of the goal at 12:41 of the first period. Scored on the power play by number 6. Assisted by number 90.
And the Ice Bears get another one. They come back quick as Ted Cardinale will get it. So this first period is absolutely wild as Cardinale will get a snapshot off, and Missouri State has come now to within a goal. It's 4-3. This one an even strength goal, and Cardinale will get his 10th of the season. Komar received his 8th. And now the Ice Bears work it again as we were listening to that.
Missouri State Ice Bears goal scored by number 90, Ted Cardinale. Assisted by number 9, Brandon Baldwin. Time of the goal at 13:19 of the first period. Scored by number 90, assisted by number 9.
So 6:05 remaining, and the Ice Bears have made this a hockey game. Here's a wraparound in front. That is saved, and the Ice Bears are able to clear it with 5:56. And all the way down, this will be an icing call. Oh, and a lot of people aren't happy about that, apparently. Face-off will bring it back down into the Missouri State zone. But the Ice Bears have clawed their way back. Here comes Arkansas. Out of the zone. Parisi, he shoots, and a save by Nave. So call it jitters or call it something. But the teams have kind of settled down now all of a sudden. And it's a 4-3 game. Back behind the Missouri State net. Working it is Farinetta, and as the shot comes in, Nave is able to make the save. Let's go over a couple of goals here for you. This is Shigasara's goal. This is the one that came off the power play. Off the face-off, that is. And his goal at the time made it a 4-1 game, or make that a 4-1. Then Carson, actually that's Everett's goal. And we'll come back to live action, as Everett's goal at that point made it a 4-1 game. Back in the Missouri State zone. We'll catch up with this somehow, some way. Ice Bears drop it down in low. Brown does. 4:42 remaining. Back behind the net. Chasing it is Brown. Trying to grab it is Valderon. Goes to the far side and kicked out, but stays on the line. Good play by Hendricks. He avoids a check. 4:27 remains. Ice Bears were in a line change, and Valderon wasn't able to get good wood on it, and he had to stop his advance and just backhanded it in the zone. Here come the Ice Bears. Doyley chasing it down near side. Runs into Palmer, chipped away from him. Spun around by Weiser, gets it out to center. Stolen by Gray. Right side, Gray shoots, missing wide. Catalano's there. Sends it down in low. Doyley looking for it. And now you can kind of see the attitude changing for Missouri State. 4-1 lead has changed for Arkansas. It's now 4-3 in favor of the Razorbacks. Puck is cleared and sent all the way down. This is going to be a icing call. So we saw Sugasara's goal at 3-1, 4-1 for Everett. Then it's Carson Komar to make it a 4-2 game. This after he's able to shove it in, and partially because he was pushed in by a player. And then Ted Cardinale with a shot that just beats the glove of Gabbery, and that's where we are right now. All the goals accounted for. 4-3 in favor of Arkansas here in the first period. Sent into the Missouri State zone. Arkansas with a full sail line change. Baldwin chasing it into the corner. Flipped up in the Arkansas zone. Marsh is able to send it out to center ice, and as it comes right back in, it's on goal. Gabbery will stop it there. 3:07 to go in the first period. I have no idea what we were going to do for interviews. We may not play any. Puck is cleared down. We will get an icing. 2:52 to go in the period. And an icing will bring it back into the Missouri State end of the ice. (4-3) in favor of Arkansas. Missouri State took a 1-0 advantage, and then Arkansas with the next 4 goals to make it 4-3, and the Ice Bears have scored 2. And a big hit applied. Arkansas reeling over the hit that Odilon set on Gray. But Missouri State with 2:28 lose the puck. Sugaswara with a drive. It sails wide. 2:24 to go. Shots are 15-8, and now we're going to get a penalty at center ice. An Ice Bear was leveled at center ice. And the trainer is going to come out now. Not a good hit here. So apparently we did not catch that on film, which is okay, John. You're doing the best you can, and I get it. It's a real skeleton crew here. But Gray may be helped off the ice. And that is the case. Gray is getting helped off the ice. Now what remains to be seen
is if this becomes a major penalty. That's what we don't know about. The officials are talking this one over. And Gray gets 2 minutes. Parisi gets 5 minutes, and I'm assuming a game misconduct will be added to that. Well, because he's got to serve. So it's head contact. Parisi, a major for head contact. So that's 10 minutes. We'll catch the call from Kevin
on the play
Thurl.
To Arkansas number 53, Alex Parisi. A 5-minute major and disqualification for head contact. That's a 5-minute major and disqualification for head contact. Penalty is served by number 57, Tucker Higgins. To Missouri State number 7, Nick Gray. 2 minutes for roughing, served by number 74, Carlo Ribello. Time of all penalties at 17:42 of the first period.
So what that means is 17 minutes and penalties on 3 for the Razorbacks, because you get 5-minute major and the disqualification is also 10 minutes. So now in 118, the Ice Bears will have a major power play. They can score at will, but there's 1:33 left in the period. Face-off in the Missouri State zone. Ice Bears will get their players situated. And off the draw, a shot just missed wide by Odalin. Puck is out to center. Racing forward is Cardinale, but it'll be taken by Odalin. And the Ice Bears with possession to Cardinale across the line left side. Cardinale trying to work around Marsh. Gets it to the left side. A wind and a shot missing wide by the Ice Bears Hendricks. Near side boards. 4-3 Arkansas. Coming down to 1 minute to go in the period. Puck up the middle. It is deflected. Komar is there, and it is out to center ice. And shot right back in with Missouri State changing lines. 4-3 Arkansas here in the first period. Shot 16-8.
That was a scary situation.
Ice Bears steal. Here's Baldwin. He shoots off the glove of Gabbery. Into the corner. Baldwin with it. 23 seconds remaining. Or make that 33. Here comes Koch with a drive. Missing. Hendricks is there. Can't get by a sliding Newman Magnus. Now Hendricks again. Here's a shot. Baldwin missed it. Koch comes in. 16 seconds to go. Koch up the middle, and it was Odalin to block it. 11 seconds remaining. And a lead pass sent all the way in on goal. Graham Nave will sweep it up with 4 seconds. Koch on the backhander, or make that Rita to Koch on the backhander, and that'll do it for the period. Now the Ice Bears are on power play number 2. The major is now in force. 2:42 remaining in that major penalty. Shots on goal in the period. Graham Nave faces 16. Renaud Gabbery faces 10. And it is a big set of goals and a big set of a period. 7 goals scored. We'll come back a little bit later on after the break. We'll recap all of that for you. But right now, it is intermission, and we will give you a musical break and be back in just a bit as the Ice Bears have a 4-3 deficit now. It's a little bit closer after 20.
We are back at Jordan Valley Ice Park and the Stan Milton Ice Arena. 4-3 is the score. Arkansas over Missouri State right now after one period of play. How did we get here? Well, that's what we're going to show you right now. As Missouri State takes the 1-0 lead. This is a goal by Brandon Baldwin, his 10th of the season. And it is a 1-0 lead for the Ice Bears. Then Riley scores for Arkansas, his third at 3:59. Valentini and Farinetta with the goals, and all of a sudden, it's a 1-1 hockey game. Deacon Grant with a power play goal, his second power play goal of the season. Sugaswara and Valderon with the assists, and all of a sudden, it's a 2-1 game. Then Sugaswara says, well, let me get into the scoring effect here at 7:46, 19th of the season. And all of a sudden, it is a Arkansas period. Everett gets into the scoring just a couple of seconds later, literally. And Riley with the assist, it's 4-1. But then Carson Komar makes it 4-2 on the power play, his 8th of the season, as he pushes the puck in. And Ted Cardinale will finish the scoring just about a minute later, and Missouri State has come back. It's now 4-3 as we get ready to start period number 2. Steve Casson along with John Cook. And John, again, thank you for stepping in and doing this. And I don't know if we're going to have a relief camera person, so it's all us. So it looks like Graham Nave is back in nets. Well, Gray only got 2 minutes. Yes, but it was the end of the period, so he only had 2 minutes. As John Cook's letting me know that Gray is back, but yes, because the 2 minutes would have carried into the locker room, so or close to it, he decided to go in. So off the draw, the face-off is won, and Missouri State back of their own net. They leave it there here in the second period. Cardinale had it taken away. Valentini. Now Baldwin will step in front of him. Baldwin moves the puck. And we get an opportunity in front and a big save there. 19:29 to go. John, we have a relief cameraman for you. So we will get a changing of the guard here. And again, thanks so much for your service there, John. All right. You can move that, by the way, if you need to. Meanwhile, another shot and a big save there. We'll get this set up for you here. It's a little thing in there that will loosen up and give you a better opportunity to hold on to that. There we go. Face-off is underway here. And Missouri State works the puck. Drop it down in low on the power play for 150. Near side boards. Shot in by Koch. Rebound. It is out to the... We're going to get a hand pass. Hand pass with 18:58 to go in the period. And just to let you know, you got your zoom up there if you need to zoom. And all right. Shots are 13-16 now. Icebears have put 3 on in this period. Off the draw, puck is taken away, and it's cleared out to center ice. And also, let's let you know, it's loose in that. There we go. Now you've got free rein on it. 1:23 to go. Here is a blast missing wide by Houston to the near side boards. High slot back to the near side again. High slot is spinning around is Matthews. Shot in and a save by Gadbury. 18:21 to go in the period. And a 4-3 hockey game. Off the draw, here's a shot in, and going behind the net is Carson Komar to follow up his shot. Near side again. Players collide. Komar is getting checked by Palmer. 43 seconds remaining in the power play. Koch with a drive save. Rebound loose, just missed wide on the backhander by the Ice Bears' Rita. Now a shot in, sails high and wide. That one off the stick of Cardinale. Puck taken away and cleared and sent all the way down into the Arkansas zone, or to the Missouri State zone, that is. Play has been so much in the Arkansas zone, you kind of forget after a while. Cleared down to the near side boards. Cardinale, he puts a check on Brooks Moore. Moore digs it out. Baldwin is there. Picking up his stick, or no, instead losing his stick is Cardinale. And the power play is over. .17:08 to go in the period. And a 4-3 game still. Ice Bears have put a couple of more shots on. Line change for Missouri State and Houston. Lead pass. Gets it over to Catalano with a backhander in. 16:46. 2 power play goals have been scored in this contest. 1 to each side. And both are 50%. Here comes a shot right in as a pass from Shugaswara. Came over to Zach Riley and he missed it. The Ice Bears come on a 2-on-2 and again. Now making it a 3-on-2. The shot is Robello. Rebound in front. Save. Loose into the corner. Puck out to center. And Hendricks will set it up. Over to Robello. Now working it is Doyley. Gets it over to Catalano. Drive is partially blocked. Good block in there by Palmer. Far side boards, and it is Arkansas to break out. Slowly but surely, it's Valentini out of Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. Puck in on a delayed offside as Valentini comes in too soon. Was that Farinetta? Yeah, what was? 91. Cameron Farinetta from Allen, Texas. Shots getting close now. Missouri State, who was trailing in shot 16-10, it is now 16-15. Face-off will come out at center ice. And it's Matthews after the win on the face-off. Drummond clears it in front of the Missouri State bench. Chasing it down is Stuart Hopkins. Hopkins behind the net. Looking in front, nobody there except for Razorbacks. Here comes Arkansas. Parisi sends it to Valentini, who gets a shot in. We come the other way, lead pass. Missouri State iced the puck. Oh no, they wave it off. It's been waved off because a good play by Stuart Hopkins to rush in and deny it. Shot in off the side of the net, saved, rebound in front. Ice Bears have it again, and a good opportunity there by Sean Sullivan is steered into the corner. Now the near side boards, Christian Kuzo. to Sullivan with a backhander in that's stopped by the defense. Ice Bears on a line change, and Stuart Hopkins will slam it in the zone. 17-15 now. Our shots in favor of Arkansas. We're going to get a penalty, a delayed call. It goes against Arkansas in the corner, and drawing the penalty was Adam Brown, and it will be called against Brad Branscombe. Four penalties, 19 minutes. That includes the 15 minutes of penalties to Parisi. And I believe I called him earlier, and he was not on the ice. Because he has a game misconduct for head contact. Ice Bears with a drive-in shot. Oh, and it hit the crossbar. Right down the middle. Cardinale hit the crossbar, and it didn't go in. 14:21 to go in the period. And the face-off will be in the Arkansas zone as they wait for Gadbury to get his equipment set. And off the draw, play still in the Arkansas zone, that is. Missouri State sees it get flipped up and out. Face-off should stay in the zone. Carson Komar will come in to take the draw. And he won it, but nobody was there, so it comes out to center ice, where it's chased by Justin Koch. Justin, 1 goal, 10 assists, got one yesterday from St. Louis. Now 1:26 to go on the power play. Shot in, deflected wide, up the middle to the corner. And Komar works it. Missouri State on power play number 3. Here is an opportunity for Ted Cardinale. Lets it go. Koch holds it in along the line. Near side boards. Drop down in low. Forechecking is Valderon for Arkansas. And it's cleared. Arkansas with a line change. Missouri State quickly gets it up the center. Lead pass to Palumbo off of his stick. Held in though. Here's Kuzo. Poked away from him, and another penalty. It is against Arkansas. So Missouri State, it's a check from behind. Missouri State will have a 2-man advantage for 46 seconds. It's been assessed to Wheeler. And a golden opportunity to tie this hockey game. Houston waits, cross ice, and a shot in that's partially blocked. That was by Matthews. Now Houston again gets it over. Hendricks drive, that's blockered. Now Hendricks again, power play on a 2-man advantage for 29 seconds.
Penalty on the play to Arkansas, number 66, James
Matthews works it, goes behind the net. Matthews again waits, he shoots, blocker save again. Rebound, Hendricks behind the net, 2-man advantage for 12 seconds. Do they try it again? Hendricks now back from Hopkins to Hendricks again. Power play has 3. Hendricks shoots, blocked, save, rebound to the corner, and it's a 1-man advantage. Now here comes Hendricks. He shoots, blocked, save, rebound, and it's Houston. Power play with 1:02, 4-3 Arkansas. Houston fakes the shot, cross ice pass, misses Hendricks. Goes over to Matthews. on the power play. Sends it back below. They get it to Matthews again. 47 seconds, right side. Matthews shoots, and a big save by Gabry. He'll hold on. Shots now 18-17 in favor of Missouri State with 12 minutes exactly to go here in this period. .11:58 as the clock ticks away. Face-off is flipped up and out of play. 39 seconds to go on the power play. And a face-off will come outside the zone. So the Ice Bears score on the power play. As I'm getting pulled from every which direction here. But the Ice Bears do get a power play goal, and they have tied this hockey game up. Missouri State 2 for 4 on the power play. So we will see if we can get a look at this one at the next stoppage in play. But the Ice Bears, let's catch the call.
Goal, his second of the game, scored by number 90, Ted Cardinale. Assisted by number 6, Carson Komar. And by number 19, Christopher Rita. Time of the goal at 8:21 of the second period. Scored on the power play by number 90. Assisted by number 6 and number 19. That's a Missouri State.
So the Ice Bears on Cardinale's 11th goal make things count. And we'll see if we can get an idea of just how this developed here. As the Ice Bears see it move into the corner, and the puck comes up high to Cardinale, and he slams it through. So the Ice Bears now have tied this hockey game. Puck gets flipped up and out of play. Off the draw, puck sails high and wide, gets deflected up on the glass, and apparently it hits the net, so we'll have another stoppage in play.
Andy's Frozen Custard. The Bears are only one goal away from earning you those $1 one-topping sundaes from Andy's Frozen Custard. Make some noise and cheer on the Bears for that 5th goal.
So the Ice Bears are now 1 goal away from free Andy's Frozen Custard. Here comes Ted Cardinale looking for the hat trick. Cardinale shoots, blocker save, Gadbury. Ice Bears peppering. 22-18 are the shots in favor of Missouri State, and they're tied 4-4. Puck cleared all the way down into the Missouri State zone. Justin Koch picks it up, lost it. Here's Deacon with a drive, tipped wide. Backhander rebound that is saved after Riley gets the shot. Good save there by Nave, and the puck is cleared in to the Arkansas zone. Missouri State with a line change. Now here across the line, Chigaswara, he gets hauled down, no penalty. Play continues. Houston with it. Houston can't clear it. Oh, here's a break in front. Valderon, and he just missed wide on the bouncing puck. Couldn't get complete control of it. Kuzo is there to steal, and he gets it out to center. Racing is Hopkins. Hopkins looking for some help. Nobody there. Hopkins to the corner. It is a shot that misses wide off the stick of Sullivan and gets flipped up high. From the Missouri State bench, Brooks Moore is able to not clear it. Here comes a shot by Hopkins, deflected as he was trying to lean back, and he got a great shot on that too. Ice Bears steal. Hopkins again, away from him. 4-4 hockey game. Puck cleared all the way around. Arkansas had as much as a 4-1 lead, though Missouri State did take the initial lead in this hockey game. Now we're going to get a delayed offside. Ice Bears with Houston. Tried to toe drag. It didn't work. Hendricks. Rita looks back to try to set things up. Christopher Rita, 7 goals, 7 assists from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ice Bears back in their own zone, and now they move it ahead. Houston tried to get it to Rita, too far for him. 8:38 to go in the period. Puck cleared out. And from center, it's back in the Missouri State zone. Houston pushed out of the way. Ice Bears still have control, though. Rita is able to flip it up and get it out to center. Chasing was Palumbo. Shot in, big save. Palumbo's there as that shot came off the stick of Adam Brown. 8 minutes to go. Here's a drive-in, save, rebound, another save, and it's held on to by Palumbo. Or the shot that is held on to by Gabbery from Palumbo. Well, that's what you get for trying to stave off a cold. Trying to stave off everything that everybody else has had. Plus, when you've taken probably a bag and a half full of cough drops, it'll affect you every which way sometimes. Steve Casson with you, along with our cameraman, who is on the Missouri State squad, but half the time I can't recognize them when they are not in uniform, so we'll catch the name here in a moment. Koch off the draw, shot high and wide. Near side. Behind the net, or to the side of the net, Valderon with it. He gets a shot off, sails into the corner, missed. And it is Doyley with it. He was trying to hit Catalano, but instead he'll carry it in himself, all the way down with 7:25 to go in the period. Puck chipped away from the Ice Bears. Here's a lead pass. Here's a shot by Farinetta, and it goes high and wide. Sent right back in on the late offside for Arkansas. They're going to line change. Number 10, Missouri State. Number 3, University of Arkansas. Ice Bears won yesterday's game, and that with a 4-3 victory as Missouri State jumped out to a 4-1 lead. And now we're going to get whistle and a penalty. It's going to be an interference call against Missouri State. Chigaswara gets interfered with by Lasansky. Four penalties, 8 minutes. assessed to Arkansas. Don't forget our next broadcast coming up tonight, 7 o'clock, Missouri State versus Oklahoma, Division I. We hope you'll tune in for that. The Ice Bears Division I team had a 2-1 victory in yesterday's game. They've won 2 in a row, one against Central Oklahoma, one against Oklahoma. And that is boding well for the rankings for Missouri State. Odlin. Now over to Deacon. Playing catch with Valderon. Deacon drive, missed wide. Now behind the net, Branscombe gets it over to Valderon. Left side, now to the right side to Sugaswara. High slot, and a shot by Odlin misses wide. 6 minutes to go here in the period. Puck up the middle, broken up by the Ice Bears, and they clear it. Power play is 105 now. Doley with it, lost it for a moment, and good defensive play by Odlin to bring it back, kill some time off. And set it up now. Rims it all the way around. Koch is there, can't clear it to the point, and trying to bowl his way through as an Ice Bear. It's underneath him and dug out. Power play now with 18 seconds. The Ice Bears doing a good job on this penalty kill. Here's Sugaswara drive in, save Nave. Behind the net, 4:49, power play with 3. And it is over. Missouri State gets Lasansky back on the ice. Here he is, lead pass, and Evan catches up with it. He's one-on-one. Lasansky shoots, and he just missed wide to the left. Left of the goaltender, wide to the right as you see it. 4:25 to go. Puck shot on the backhand, score! Missouri State has taken the lead. I think it was Rita. We will catch it here in a second. But I think it was Rita that got that. We'll see indeed if that was the case. And it was. So Missouri State has taken the lead. We'll catch the call from Kevin Thurl. Meanwhile, the Ice Bears with a rush in front. Here's a drive in, sails high and wide. Moore missed.
Ice Bears goal scored by number 19, Christopher Rita. Assisted by number 81, Adam Brown. And by number 42, Evan Lasansky. Time of the goal at 15:45 of the second period, scored by number 19, assisted by number 81 and number 42. That's a Missouri State Ice Bears goal!
And now we get a penalty.
For the Arkansas Razorbacks, number 41,
Brett Houston. And we have a goaltending change too. So at 3:47 of the second period, new goaltender is coming in for Arkansas. And it's Alexander Kalmus. So Houston gets called for roughing. And 5 penalties, 10 minutes. It's another power play. This is number 4, and there's 1:30 left for Arkansas. Shot just tipped wide. It went off of the stick of Riley in front, and it went over the goaltender and wide of the net. So Renaud Gabry is no longer in nets after giving up a goal to make it a 5-4 game. And at this point, he is the goaltender of record. Arkansas wins it. Odelin's there. He gets a shot off, and it hit Farinetta, but it's held on to. Off the draw again, Matthews with it. He works it to the corner, and it's off the netting. Face-off will stay inside the zone. 2:41 to go in the period. Once again off the draw. Puck rimmed around and out to center ice. 45 seconds left in the power play. Across the line, Shigaswara. Up high to Odelin. He shoots, missed wide. Near side boards. A couple of players crash in the slot. Now Odelin retrieves the puck from the right side. Shot in, blocked in front, and Drummond is able to clear it all the way down. No penalty. No icing because of the penalty. Arkansas into the Missouri State zone as they send it down in low with 1:46 to go. Puck is flipped up and hits the rafters, so it'll stay inside the zone. Face off again. In the Missouri State zone, Arkansas not able to capture that one, and Missouri State's Coke will clear it and send it all the way down. 5-4 Missouri State. They had to come back after they took a 1-0 lead from a 4-1 deficit. And the Ice Bears now have the advantage. And now we get a whistle for a stoppage in play as the puck flips up in the Arkansas zone to the right of new goaltender Alexander Kaunas. .113 remaining here in the period. Puck comes in, and Kalmus with the stop there with 1:02 to go.
The last minute of play in this period.
56 seconds to go. And it's backhanded down in the Missouri State zone, and we get a whistle for a penalty. It's a boarding call. And Ted Cardinale's going again.
First things first,
Face-off in the Missouri State zone to the right of Graham Nave. 45 seconds to go. Here is Grant Deacon on power play number 5 for Arkansas. Deacon crisscrosses with Farinetta. Goes to the right side, to the left side, now to Valderon. And a backhander, not out yet. Oh, what a good defensive play, and still not kicked out. Finally it is. Huge play there by Adam Brown. And now we're going to get a penalty. And Brown is not happy with Odelin. Now we're going to get a penalty to Odelin. So we're 4 on 4. So now we're 4 on 4 for another 121, but there's only 7 seconds to go in the period. And the Ice Bears with a good opportunity here. Komar with a shot that is wide at the buzzer. Now we got a couple of people pushing and shoving.
Shots at the end of the second period, 26-21 in favor of the Missouri State Ice Bears.
So Graham Nave faces 5 shots for a 2-period total of 21, and on the combination of Renaud Gabbery and Alex Kalmus, 16 for a 2-period total of 26. Two goals in that period, and they were Ice Bears goals. And Ted Cardinal gets his 11th at 8:21. Let's catch the penalties here.
Missouri State number 6, Carson Komar, and to Missouri State number 8, Brett Houston, both 2-minute minors for cross-checking at the 20-minute mark of the second period. Both 2-minute minors for cross-checking.
Well, that's not going to bode well. That's going to be a carryover penalty, and Missouri State will be in the penalty box for consecutive turns. So Cardinale is 11th on the power play at 8:21 at 15:45. Rita his 8th, and it's 5-4 in favor of Missouri State. We will take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the third period for you after another musical interlude in just a moment. 5-4 Ice Bears, number 10 over number 3, ACHA Division III hockey. here back at Jordan Valley Ice Park in the Stan Melton Ice Arena. Getting ready for period number 3 between Missouri State and the University of Arkansas. And there is going to be a charity game coming up right after this. And I got to tell you, it is already close to a sellout. People are lining up. Police versus Fire charity hockey game. And there is a lot of people out there ready and waiting for this game. We will not have that broadcast, but it starts here 4:45 p.m. here at Jordan Valley Ice Park right after this hockey game. And then the Ice Bears Division I team, they will be taking on Oklahoma at 7 o'clock tonight. We hope you'll tune in. That will be our next broadcast. All right, everybody getting ready. I'm Steve Casson along with Jake Stewart. Got his name. He's doing camera for us today. Also John Cook, who's been helping us out. And honestly, I'm just trying to save my voice. I'll be doing the next game solo, along with Dr. Ben Goss between the glass. But Missouri State skating from the left to the right, Arkansas from the right to the left. And we are underway here in the third period. The Ice Bears won yesterday's game by a count of 4-3. And we're 5-4 right now, another one-goal game. Here's an opportunity that sails high and wide, goes to the near side boards. And a shot in, blockers save, and an opportunity by Valderon. 19:38 remains in the period. Shot in, saved by Nave. Rebound is cleared. Now keep in mind there is a power play for Arkansas. And in 30 seconds, as the play goes offside, in 30 seconds, it'll be a 4-on-4. Face-off outside the Missouri State line. It is won by Marsh. Taken away and cleared by the Ice Bears. So power play number 6 is going on right now for Arkansas. Here is Magnus across the line. It's partially blocked. Taken away and sent all the way down by Zach Drummond. 18:45 to go in the period. Buck to the far side. Now to the near side, working it across the line was Moore. Ice Bears take it away, and it's sent all the way down, no icing. Doing some forechecking is Palumbo for Missouri State. He tried to race to the puck. Stolen by Koch. Now as a shot comes in, gets deflected up and out of play. It is a power play on the carryover penalties. So there's 1:28 remaining in one, 16 seconds in the other. Brett Houston's penalty is a carryover, and Carson Comar's was remaining from the period. From the third period, or from the second period that is, and then carry over into the third period with the penalties that happened at the 20-minute mark. Shots 29-23 in favor of Missouri State. They lead 5-4 here in the third. Rita got his 8th at 15:45 of the second. Brown and Laskowski, and that's been the last scoring. Shot in by the high slot from Valderon. Saved by Nave, and the rebound is cleared. Line change for Missouri State. 52 seconds remaining in a one-man advantage. This is power play 7. Puck cleared in on goal, and Kalmus didn't know where it was. It sent right by his blocker. Here is Odolin. Dillon works it right side, drops it back to Sugaswara. Now high slot, blast in, missing wide. Valderon had a good opportunity, and it ticked up high and wide. Ice Bears have it. Do they clear it? They do, out to center ice. Brown went to chase, couldn't pick it up. Valderon has it left side. Now with 3 seconds to go, power play is over. Missouri State has survived this onslaught of penalties back and forth. 16:42 remains. An Ice Bear gets pushed down to the corner. Play continues. That was Missouri State's Nathan Hendricks. Or was it 71? I think it was Jacob Matthews, actually. Now Matthews with possession. Shots 30-24 in favor of Missouri State. It's a 5-4 lead for the Ice Bears, who at one point, after taking a 1-0 lead, trailed 4-1 in the first period. The Ice Bears have come back. Before the end of the period, they made it 4-3. And the scoring has kind of slowed down in the second and here in the third. We're 16:08 to go in period number 3. And if Missouri State, who won yesterday's game, manages to do the same here, it's going to bode well for their number 10 ranking. Here's a lead pass, comes into Cardinale. Ted, pass up the middle. It's partially blocked, but glove down. Hendricks shoots, pad save. Huge save by Kalmus. Baldwin in front, tipped. Komar, shot, save as it went off the back of the goaltender Kalmus, and he falls down on it, and he's able to hold it out of the net. 15:41 to go in the period. And Missouri State clinging to a 1-goal advantage. Puck cleared down. Marsh is there. 15:28 to go. Near side. Valentini. Pass comes in, swung all the way around. Cardinale is there for Missouri State. Gingerly flips it out to center. Puck hits the referee, stays in the zone. Unfortunately for Jason Carrera. Now grabbed by Valentini. Sent back in as Christian Cuso chases, no icing. 14:33 remaining in the period. Puck cleared out to center and all the way down, and we get an icing call. 14:44 to go in the period, and icing will bring it back into the Arkansas end of the ice. Face off in the Arkansas zone, won by the Razorbacks. Goes to the right point, held in as Cope drives it. Hopkins is there. Somebody lost their stick. Picked up now by Odolin. Ice Bears trying to work the puck. They don't have a power play, but they work it like it is. Shot in by Houston, and it's held on to by Kalmus. 14:26 to go in the period, and 5-4 lead for Missouri State. Off the draw, near side boards. It'll go to Sugaswara. He sends it down in low, behind the Missouri State net. Graham Nave still in net for Missouri State. It's been a combination of Renaud Gadbury and Alex Klamis. Or Kalmus, actually. On a good day, I'd know that. On a day when you're trying to struggle through what everyone else has, It's never that good. Puck cleared in the Missouri State zone. 13:50 to go in the period. Far side boards. Houston is there. Tipped away from Cardinale on the backhander, but here come the Ice Bears. And trying to break free was Baldwin, but a good defensive play by Arkansas to break it up. And the man that did that is Valderon. He has it across the line into the zone, trying to reach Deacon. Now a shot deflected up high. Wide of the net. And a drive missing wide, as spinning around was Deacon. He'll go to the bench. 13-13 remaining in the period. Puck cleared out, it flipped down and all the way in, and it is barely an icing call. .13:01 to go in the period, and what are we going to get? Oh, we're going to get an Ice Bear with a penalty. I don't get it. He's got some misconduct. Christopher Rita gets a misconduct. Now they have the penalty on the board, but it's not. I don't believe. It's a misconduct. So they have 2 minutes on the board, but that's not what it is. They're going to have to take that 2 minutes off. There we go. Now we're 5-on-5. So off the draw. Ice Bears to win it. Puck sent down in low. Lasansky will chase. Icing will be the call.
A 10-minute misconduct at 6:59 of the third period. A 10-minute misconduct.
Well, that's the call from Kevin Thurl, public address announcer, here for the Division III squad. Again, coming up in moments, it's going to be a charity game. Police versus Fire at 4:45, and then after that, it's going to be Missouri State and Oklahoma. We hope you'll tune in for that tonight. We will not broadcast the charity game. 12:38 to go. Near side boards. We'll be back on our regular time, 6:50 with the pregame. Ice Bears carry the puck inside, a delayed offside, and they do touch it up. Face-off will go all the way down to the Missouri State end of the ice. On the delayed call on the face-off. .12:27 remaining in the period. And off the draw. Puck won by Arkansas. Shot in by Valderon, sails wide. Missouri State with Mitchell Dorley not able to hold on to it. Near side boards, it's cleared to the corner, and it's Carl Robello looking for his first goal this season, the junior out of St. Louis. Here's Matthews. Kicks it over to Christian Catalano. 8 goals. He got one yesterday. Puck flipped all the way down and in. 11:53 to go in the period. And Doley sends it to the corner. So things not getting too desperate just yet for either club. Puck all the way down into the Missouri State zone, that is, and Arkansas cannot change. Don't want to say that Missouri State is gone into a defensive shell, but really both teams have kind of slowed down here in the third. Nobody's really trying to push for that advantage. And off the draw immediately, it's cleared and sent all the way down, and Justin Koch will chase back in the Missouri State zone. Good forechecking pressure by Grant Deacon out of Flower Mound, Texas. Ice Bears with Drummond. Picks up the puck, checked off the play, able to get it across the line and held by Komar, but finally poked away. Now Arkansas with Mason. Or Marsh, that is. Gets it over to Odeling. Valentini now sets up for net up. Shot it in the Missouri State zone. Ice Bears have a shot advantage, 33-25. And it's cleared back in the Arkansas zone. A lot of end-to-end action, but really nothing getting set up. Down in low. Here come the Ice Bears. Across the line, 3-on-3, shot in by Sullivan, save, rebound. There's nobody there for the rebound. And it's out to center, and Houston will regain. Quickly gives it on the tip in to the captain, Christian Kuzo, and it's stopped by Kalmus. Houston thought better of the shot, swung it all the way around Valderon, now over to Sullivan for Missouri State. Sullivan checked off the play. He's 1-on-2. Now coming in to help out is Hendricks for Missouri, or Hopkins, that is. Gets it to Hendricks. Shot in, tip just up over the cage. Near side boards. Houston is there. Drops it down in low. Tried to get it to Hopkins. Cleared out to center ice. Here might be an opportunity. We're going to get a penalty, as that opportunity to Branscombe was denied. Power play. Oh no, delayed offside. That's what it was. Official had his hand up. I thought it was a penalty, but it was a delayed offside. Now we get another delayed offside. And the puck is finally cleared all the way down. This one will be no icing. 9:24 to go. Puck flipped out to center. Now here comes Riley. He gets a shot in, save, Nave, rebound, move to the near side. Banked off the boards, and an opposite shot this time from Shigaswara is held onto by Nave. 9:08 to go in the period, and a 5-4 lead. Back in the first, Baldwin is 10th at 123. Riley ties it up. His third at 3:59. Then at 7:38 on the power play, Deacon his 8th. Shigaswara his 19th at 7:46. Then Arkansas takes a 4-1 lead. Everett with his goal at 8:43. Komar his 8th on the power play for Missouri State. Made it 4-2 as the Ice Bears crawled back. And then the next two goals were Ted Cardinale. He got one at 13:19 of the first, and then 8:21 of the second on the power play to make it a 4-4 game. And then Rita his 8th at 15:45 of the second. 5-4 is where we stand, as Kalmus had to make a good save there as the Ice Bears were pressuring. Faceoff is going to come outside the zone according to the officials. Valderon for Arkansas. Cross ice to Palmer. Sent it in the zone. Near side boards. 8:29 to go in the period, and a 5-4 lead for Missouri State. Cardinale gets pulled out of the play, comes down the middle, gives it a Baldwin, backhander missing wide. Near side. Sent right back in by Justin Koch. 8:09 remaining. Good crowd here for this game between number 10 Missouri State and number 3 Arkansas. Puck sent down in low. It is broken away from the center and not cleared yet, but Cardinale has possession. Helping him out is Jacob Matthews. 7:43 to go in the period. Cardinale left side. Racing is Baldwin. Cardinale gets a shot. Nobody there on the corner, and it's out to center. Line change for Arkansas. Missouri State hurries. They can catch him. Now Drummond gets it to Robello. He shoots. It's blocked, and Drummond will pick it up. Behind the net to Robello. Chasing it is Branscombe for Arkansas. Robello's there. He's pulled off the play. Now is able to tip it to the left point. It's blocked after Hendricks got a shot. Now we get Robello down, getting clipped, and we're going to get a penalty. So Missouri State goes on the power play. After Farinetta gets called. And I think they're going to send Farinetta to the locker room. It's exactly what they're going to do. So Missouri State with a great opportunity here. It's a 5-minute major assessed to Cameron Farinetta. Seven penalties, 28 minutes. Power play number 5 for Missouri State. And they have a great opportunity here. We will catch the call from Kevin Thurl. But the Ice Bears with a golden opportunity for almost the remainder of this hockey game. Komar down in low. He's checked by Palmer. Komar with it. Works it over to Cardinale right side. Cardinale shoots, missed wide. Brown to chase for the Ice Bears.
Penalty on the play to Arkansas number 91, Cameron Farinetta.
Now they work it again.
A 5 minutes
and a save.
DQ for head contact at 12:54 of the third period. A 5-minute major and disqualification for head contact. Penalty served by number 57, Tucker Higgins.
So what that means is 8 penalties, 38 minutes. And that means 2 players have been disqualified for Arkansas today. Odelin wins the draw and clears it all the way down. Parisi was also disqualified for head contact, as now is Farinetta. But Arkansas steals the puck, looking for a shorty. Missing wide is Shugaswara. Now Missouri State, 4:08 to go on the power play. They would love some insurance here. Baldwin sends it down in low, past Komar, over to Hopkins. Stewart carries it through, working it slowly, methodically, gives it to Cardinale, back to Hopkins, cross ice pass is taken away. Here's Shugaswara. He's 1-on-2, gets round 2, nice move, round 3 in front, and it's taken away by Cardinale. Good work there by Griffin Shugaswara out of Coppell, Texas. 18 goals, 13 assists, and you know why. Now it's in the Arkansas zone. Hopkins will hold it up against the wall. Still trying to dig it out is Palumbo. He does. Comes to Baldwin. He's fanned on it. Shot, save, rebound in front. Not able to grab it was Hopkins. Ice Bears have it again. And a shot off the shoulder of Kalmus after it came off of Baldwin's attempt. 5:14 to go in the period. And 3:08 remaining in the 5-minute major. And again, it has been really a tough gauge of this hockey game. Nobody has really seemed to want to take control. Puck to the point. Matthews had it poked away, and Weiser was able to get it out to center for Arkansas. After Missouri State took the lead at 15:45 of the second on Rita's 8th of the season, really here in the third period. And now we're going to get a penalty. Houston is going to get called for shooting the puck. It's an unsportsmanlike conduct, shooting the puck after the whistle. He knew that the whistle was called. He knew it, and he shot the puck anyway. Penalties like that have got to aggravate your coach. And it also falls to being very undisciplined. So it's effectively a 4-on-4 now, and there will only be 48 seconds left in the major for Missouri State. Right off the draw, blast immediately from Valderon.
Brett Houston, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct at 15:06 of the third period. A 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike conduct.
That is the call. And he knew it. Off the draw, it is one in the Missouri State zone. Ice Bears do not get it out just yet. Puck cleared all the way down, and we have no icing. It's been waved off. Doyley is there, but Palmer for Arkansas. Arkansas comes in at 11-10-1. Missouri State at 10-11-1. And if things go the Ice Bears' way, these two teams will be tied record-wise at the end of this contest. But right now, Missouri State with a slim 5-4 advantage. Odeline for Arkansas. To Tyler Valderon from Hamilton, Ontario. Puck stolen. Christian Catalano with a break from the blue line in. He shoots up high and missed wide. Golden opportunity to get a 4-on-4 goal for Missouri State. Catalano will race back and go to the bench with 3:27 remaining. Good forechecking pressure by the Ice Bears' Adam Brown. Now here's Arkansas. Across the line, Grant Deacon. But Missouri State will set it up. Now there's 4 seconds, and the Ice Bears go back on power play number 6. They are on it. This is the remainder of the major. It's sent behind the net, 2:47 to go in the third. 5-4 Missouri State. Palumbo calling for the puck. Palumbo works it to the corner. Now Carson Komar, right side drive and a glove save. That's held on to by Kalmus. .30 seconds remaining in the major, and 2:36 to go in the third period. Off the draw, Komar had it, but immediately it's cleared by Valentini and sent all the way down. .18 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Baldwin across the line. And the Ice Bears just slowly not really getting anything going as the power play is about to expire. And that's it. We're 5-on-5. Still have a 5-4 lead for Missouri State. Baldwin out of the penalty box. Mishandled the play. And it is grabbed by Palmer. We'll keep an eye on Kalmus and see if he goes to the bench or not. 1:42 remains. Cardinale with a poke check away. It is cleared out of the zone. Lead pass on the near side boards. Valderon. He gets a shot that sails wide. Goaltender comes. Wow, no, 1:28. Missouri State had possession, and he did not leave the net just yet. He was about to. Now coming down and coming in, and we're going to get a penalty. It's a high stick as the Ice Bears. Sean Sullivan came through, and a high stick is called against Weiser. Nine penalties, 40 minutes to Arkansas. And now we get a timeout. So Arkansas calls a timeout. We're going to take a quick break and a timeout too. We'll be back in just a moment.
Now playing at Mediacom Ice Park in Springfield, a new ice age. It's the Missouri State Ice Bears hockey. Now through February, exciting, hard-hitting, fast-paced collegiate hockey, Ice Bears style. Get your advance tickets at Missouri State Tix box offices or call 417-836-7678. Tickets also available at the games. There are no speed limits at Mediacom Ice Park when you see Ice Bears hockey.
Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe there never was, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two.
Yeah, everyone has to have a little kneel sometimes. Fresh 2 minutes on the board against Arkansas. Power play number 7 for Missouri State. And the Ice Bears do win the draw. They kept it in play momentarily. It is out to center. They get back on side, does Missouri State. Sent in with 1:06 to go. Baldwin is there. He'll work it to the corner.
The last bit of the play in this period.
And Baldwin gets it at the half boards. Right face-off dot. Taken away from him by Arkansas's Tyler Valderon. Worked in front of the Missouri State bench. Here is Baldwin. He gets tripped up, but the officials are going to let it go. Now 34 seconds remaining. Odelin with a shot, and it hits Justin Koch, and he's going to chase it all the way down with 29 seconds. Koch is able to get it out to center, and enough to where it's not icing, and Missouri State will line change. We'll see if Arkansas pulls the goaltender. They may not here because they're shorthanded. Here's a blast in. Big save. Odelin does, and the goaltender pulled with 8 seconds left. 5 seconds, 4. Fans counting it down. 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it. And Missouri State pulls off the upset. The Ice Bears have swept 2 from number 3 Arkansas. Missouri State wins by a count of 5-4. Shots on goal in the third period. 8 shots on Graham Nave, 3-period total of 39. And 11 shots on Alex Kalmus for a 3-period total of 37. Power plays, Missouri State 2 for 7. Arkansas 2 for 7, or make that 1 for 7 actually on the power play. And how did we get here? Well, Baldwin gets the first goal of the game, his 10th at 1:23, and it is a 1-0 lead for Missouri State. Then Riley with his 3rd of the season Scaretta and Valentini at 3:59, and it is tied up at 1 apiece. Arkansas gets a power play goal. This is Grant Deacon's 8th, with Valderram and Jigasara getting the assists. And it is a 2-1 game. Then Jigasara with his 19th at 7:46. Parisi and Odeline with the assists. And all of a sudden, Arkansas is rocking and rolling. Everett decides to add into the scoring fracas. Riley with the assist. And for Everett, that is his 8th goal of the season. And all of a sudden, Missouri State is really having a problem here. But then, at 12:41 on the power play, Carson Komar. He gets his 8th of the season. Cardinale with the assist, and it is 4-2, and Missouri State has a little bit of life. Then, Ted Cardinale, and that's not the highlight there. We'll grab it here. This is the next highlight of Ted Cardinale's goal, where he blasts it through for his 10th to make it 4-3, and Missouri State is getting somewhere to get back into this hockey game. Then on the power play, Cardinale gets another goal, and Missouri State has tied it up, his 11th of the season at 8:21. This on a nice high slot shot, and Missouri State has come crawling back. Then at 15:45, it is Rita who gets the game winner on the backhander, and Missouri State comes away with a 5-4 victory. Our next broadcast will be tonight, as University of Oklahoma will play the second game with the Ice Bears Division I squad. We hope you'll tune in for that. We'll have it for you right here at 6:50 Central Time with the pregame show. That'll do it from Mediacom Ice Park, as the Ice Bears Division III squad now has a record of 11-11 on the season, and they have put the number 3 Arkansas Razorbacks at 11-11-1 also on the season, both with identical records. In fact, Missouri State is 11-11-1 this season. Ice Bears with the sweep. We'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight. Until then, I'm Steve Casson for John Cook and all my help. Thanks so much for tuning in. Ice Bears win it 5-4 with the sweep. Until tonight, good night.
You've been listening to Missouri State Ice Bears Hockey with your host, Steve Casson. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game. Ice Bears Hockey is a presentation of DS Sports Enterprises and WebSportsRadio.com.